Hi, I'm Dr. Magic, and welcome to my clinic. Our patient is MTG Arena, which suffers a little bit from being expensive. Fortunately, we have a treatment option. We can play for free. Unfortunately, playing for free takes a little bit more time and effort than just buying a deck and going from there. I'm here to guide you through the treatment process so that we can have a happy and healthy time on MTG Arena. So, just a quick disclaimer, there's no gameplay in this video. We're going to be talking about our plans going forward for this free-to-play channel. And I'm also going to correct something that I noticed I said a while ago. I was saying in the white video that I dislike enchantments. I really meant to say I dislike auras. Auras that go on permanents are card disadvantage because they can deal with the permanent. Enchantments by themselves that just sit on the battlefield and stay there having an effect, they can be very powerful. So don't avoid playing enchantments because I misspoke. I really meant to say auras. There are some auras that mitigate the card disadvantage by drawing you a card when they enter the battlefield, or something like Rancor, where if it enters the graveyard from the battlefield, it goes back to your hand, and those can be quite powerful. But in general, a lot of the auras that they provided us in the entry decks just they open you up to lose a lot of value. So, last time we unlocked a deck, and since then, when I was playing through the quests, I unlocked another one. So let's look at these real quick. We've got a green-red dinosaurs deck and a black-green saprolings deck. And I'm very happy with how Wizards of the Coast is doing these. So, just to demonstrate, let's look at this. So the mono green deck came with 2 copies of Llanowar Elves, which is a very powerful magic card, so powerful that they stopped printing it for a while. And the green-red deck also had 3 copies of the Llanowar Elves in it. Instead of just giving us the extra copy, however, they gave us all of the copies of every single card in the green-red deck. So now we have a full playset of Llanowar Elves, which is a staple in mono green, and in a lot of decks that just have green. So unlocking these decks, doing these story quests, has just been a great way to build the collection without spending any money. Same thing with the green-black deck. Even though it doesn't have as many cross-archetypal cards, there's still some very powerful cards in here, like this Twilight Prophet has just won me games, and it's a mythic rare. It's just very good. And all in all, just out of the box, this is a very decent Saproling deck. There's probably some changes that you could make. You could get more Slimefoots, but that's not uncommon. That's not that hard to do. There's the Saproling Lord that you could get, but just even straight out of the box, this is a solid deck. So, one other deck that I would like to mention, though, I'm probably not going to do. Well, I don't think I'm going to do more grinding videos. They're boring. We're at the point where we can do drafts. We might play through some of the decks that we unlock, but that would be more of what we can do with the cards that we've gotten just from having them by the time that we unlock them. So, like, if the next deck we get is a blue-white deck, what blue cards can we put in? What white cards can we put in? But this blue deck, if you are unlucky enough to get the blue cast blue spells quest as your linking option between quests, I would try to re-roll for something better. This blue deck, it tries to be an aggressive blue deck, which is good for when you're grinding. Just being aggressive, it lets you get more games in. But the problem with this deck is 10 of the non-land cards are artifacts. And that's the theme of it. It's supposed to be an artifact deck. The problem is that means that there's a higher percentage of your cards that aren't working towards your quest progression. So it's going to take longer to get your quests, and your quests work better than getting your wins. They're more efficient time-wise for getting gold. So until we get some more blue cards, I'm probably not going to be touching the blue deck. That being said, there is a very good mono blue deck. this Tempest Djinn, which is a great addition to this deck, is a very powerful card, and same with Zahid if you build around them. Excuse me. There was another very popular Magic production site that has a mono blue Djinn deck after Dominaria came out, and if I remember correctly, it did very well on their playthrough. But anyway, so we've talked about two of the things I wanted to talk about. This story progression, it seems like if you were to earn the deck by completing the goal, which seems to be like fairly easy, play a game, win a game, whatever, and then do the cast 40 spells from this deck, basically, cast 40 red or green or black or green spells, it seems like you could probably get one deck every day. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to do that, so it's been a little while for me. But we've got 8,800 coins. We've also opened a couple packs. We've gotten a Mythic Rare Wild card, which was very nice, and because of the pack progression, just from getting our wins and our quest bonuses, we've gotten an uncommon wild card or two and a rare wild card. But let's look at the store real quick. So it costs 600 gems to get 3 packs of any set. So that's 200 per pack, and that's pretty consistent across all of these. 18,000 divided by 90 is 200. The biggest bonus seems to be that once you get to 45 and 90 packs, you also get this Impervious Great Worm, which, if you haven't seen it, is a 16/16 indestructible with Convoke. So even though it has a high converted mana cost, it's theoretically a cheap beat stick. The problem with it is it doesn't have trample, and so it just gets blocked. It's what's often referred to as just the Abyss. It becomes, at the beginning of combat on your turn, target opponent sacrifices their creature with the lowest power. That being said, it is the biggest creature ever printed in Magic in a black bordered set. I might be wrong. If I am, be sure to comment and let me know. But anyway, we go back to drafting, and so we can see that if we don't win at all, we get 50 gems in a pack. So that's 5,000 gold for one pack. If we want to break even with the 500 gold that we put in, we need to get 6 wins. And then we come out slightly ahead in terms of packs. We get 4 packs and change worth of gems, and then another pack. So, depending on how you think of it, it could not be worth it to do these drafts, converting the coins to gems. The upside to doing this is it actually builds our collection. We automatically get 3 packs with our expenditure, and we get to pick what we think are the best cards from each pack. So it could be a good way to just build a deck or to focus on it. Could be a good way to get rares that are good for sideboards because not a lot of people take them. The other thing that you could consider is these sealed events are gem only for entry. So with sealed events, you get 6 packs, and so that could be an efficient way to build your collection as well. And with all of these events, if you get 6 wins, it seems like you recoup everything that you put in. So if you're a confident Magic player and you think you're very good at Limited, then this might be a great way to continue building your collection. I'm probably going to do that going forward. We'll probably have a draft video, maybe get some sealed videos from doing drafts, converting our coins to gems, just because that's the only way that we can do this as a free-to-play. But that's not necessarily something I recommend for a new player who's starting out, who's never played any Limited. Even still, having done some Limited and in Core 2019, I still probably won't get my value out of it because a lot of the people who do drafts online do drafts a lot more than I do. So, anyway, that's it for this week. Sorry there's no gameplay. It's um, just something I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about where we're going in the future. You already got an earlier video this week, so you can be happy with that. This is bonus content. But I'm Dr. Magic. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it, subscribe to my channel. If you've got any criticism, constructive or otherwise, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what I could be doing better or what you think I'm doing well. So, once again, thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon.